Hey, it's Zan, and welcome back to the podcast by Zan. Today I'm joined by self-proclaimed Master Meow. Say hello.
Hello,
I hope.
hello, mate.
Yep, they're so British.
How are you doing up there?
I hope my audio is okay. This time we're doing it a little bit differently, and it's been a while since I've done a guest episode. Um, where I'm like trying to record the audio on both sides. I'm working with OBS this time. Hopefully it's all right. Um, yeah. How are you doing, Master Meow, as you call yourself?
Well, I feel that you do not respect my title.
Oh, I definitely do. I mean, I'm referring to you by your name and sorry, what are your pronouns, Master Meow?
Meow and meow.
Okay, you see, Meow here is a very big fan of, you know, life. So that's why I decided to invite Meow over here to
So
talk
meow
about
and meow
Meow
self.
life. What?
Meow and meow self.
Yeah, anyways, we're gonna be talking about Meow Self's life. Um, and yeah, no, welcome to the podcast. I'm glad we could finally get you in. So,
Right,
how are you,
right.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing quite marvelous on this occasion. It is
Uh,
a nice Friday,
I'm
and
very glad to hear. It is a marvelous Friday. I'm going to try to upload this on the day. Technically, here, I'm going to give you a little bit of inside scoop. Technically, there's a secret episode that is only going to be for me. Okay, it's too personal. It can't
but
actually. It's going up today technically under private, but no one can see it. This is secret. So technically, I'm
yeah, why
okay
would
if I have
anybody care about that?
what?
Just, just.
I'm okay if I need to move like this one, and I'm gonna edit it and publish it next week. But I'm gonna try to make it this week's episode since we need one for the people, of course. And I've been putting off another guest episode.
Yeah, SMH.
Where'd your British accent go, Miss Master
Yeah,
Meow?
yes, SMH.
Oh, okay, I see.
So, so Dan, how are you doing today on this marvelous Friday?
I'm actually doing decent. I mean, I had some studying to do, and I got it done, and I also have like some science work and I finished most of it that's due at the end of this month. So I'm feeling pretty good. Also, I'm excited for a lot of shows recently. I've been trying to do less YouTube and pointless stuff, but I'm glad I could get some productivity done. And I mean, I've been practicing some ukulele recently. I'm gonna try to get a cover on. I know I've been saying that, but I'm gonna actually try. I'll see what works out. But I know you've been watching Stranger Things recently. Have you finished? Have you watched that last episode?
I have finished. It's
Ah,
season four, part volume one. It was quite marvelous, and I really liked the. Well, I'm not going to do any spoilers because that would just be plain rude.
ah,
But this was definitely my favorite season so far. I think that the characters demonstrated growth, and I really, but more importantly, of course, I think that the horror aspect was way more developed, and I really liked the character of Vecna,
of
and
course, of
just
course.
like everything with like the nuances between like all of the new characters that were introduced and like the twists that happened. Like I thought that was done so well,
Was it
and
unexpected for you? Would you say that twist without
yeah,
spoiling?
because the thing was, like, I knew some stuff about season four and I had like a couple of spoilers, but I did not see that coming. Like,
Well, yeah,
I
but
knew
it
that,
tied
like,
together so well. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
I,
Go on.
well, yeah, like, all I was gonna say was, like, I knew, like, a tiny part of it, but I didn't know, like, the main part. Like, I didn't know, like, all the nuances behind that twist, and I was like, oh my god.
Yes.
It was done so well.
No, it's. I feel like it's beautifully written, and I really hope they do the ending well. And I want to see them use some more of the characters more effectively, without talking about it too much.
Yeah.
But certain groups, I feel like, should get more
Oh my
highlighting
god.
and
Oh yeah, the
redemption.
people in California.
Yes, yes. The California group, I think, definitely should get more screen time. Like they weren't even in the. I mean, I guess I
The
shouldn't say.
finale.
They weren't in the finale of part one. So I would like to see more of them.
Yeah. Argyle is so funny. He's like one of my favorite characters.
Argyle is very funny
And
when he was on the call for the pizza. I like that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and also
I
how he
like
deals with
it.
stressful situations is quite funny, if you know what I mean. You know,
Hmm. Do you relate to Argyle's tactic?
I do not relate to Argyle very much.
Okay,
Um,
sure.
he's very muchacho-y, and I've never said that word. It slipped out just
What?
now. He says the word muchacho. Why are you dying at that? Huh?
Okay, you're
Master
touching.
Meow? Is that you something wrong with muchachos? He's like, Ayo,
No, the way that
muchacho.
you said it, muchacho-y. The way
Okay,
that you said it.
okay. You're just scared of Argyle.
I love Argyle.
Mm. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed season two. Another thing that's coming out after this month ends,
Minion
July 1st.
movie.
Yeah, no, July 1st, Minion movie and also, um, part two of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yesterday I went to the doctor
Yes.
and the nurse she was wearing a Minions
Oh my
like Minion
gosh.
scrubs and I was literally about to be like oh my god, are you excited for July 1st? Then I didn't say anything, which was kind of upsetting in hindsight. But I was like, I was so close to saying, ooh, are you excited for July
With
1st?
no not even mentioning the fact that it had to do with minions.
Well, she was wearing Minion scrubs, so I was like,
I
obviously
know,
she
but like,
has
you
to
think
know.
if you say July, like, you think she's that big of a fan, she knows the date and everything? I mean, I know you
Yes,
are because you're like number one Minions fan, but
I love Minions. I'm so excited.
did you see the clip recently that came out like 2 days ago of The Office X Minions?
N-
They did like the
no.
intro with the Minions. I'll show it to you after, but
Okay.
I mean, I can also send it to you if you want to react to it right now. I mean, it's not that interesting, but I think it's kind of funny. It's just like the
Okay.
intro. It's if you want to watch that. Do you like the thumbnail of it with
I
um
love Kevin.
Kevin holding the stapler and the jello?
Ha ha.
Wow,
So
I know
silly.
you're the biggest fan. You big TV
This is
show
a word.
person.
Oh well.
Master
Yeah.
Meow, I am very excited for Ninjago.
I am so excited for you.
Also, there's a TV show called Sonic Prime coming out soon, and I'm also excited for that. They're all both animated by Wild Brain Studios, who also animated My Little Pony.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That is
But
so
like,
fun.
Stranger Things Part 1 and also the Stranger Things Part 2 coming out, and I'm also excited for Ninjago Crystallized Part 2 coming out. Oh my gosh.
I am so
Whenever it
happy for
hits
you.
August 1st, I'm going to buy all those sets save up. It's like 500, $600, but I'm saving up that cash, you know? Recently my mom was like, "Oh, do you want AirPod Pros?" And I'm like, "No, cuz that means I can save like it was like or normal AirPods that I might get." And I was like, no, I'd rather save $75, for my Ninjago spendings. I need a little
Oh
bit of
my
that
god.
childhood escapism, if I mean.
I am so happy for you. Are you going to spend your time building those wonderful sets?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm not gonna buy them all at once. I mean, I'll probably get some. Maybe I'll like ask my brother and my grandmother, and maybe I'll just like save some till Christmas. But I kind of am tempted to get the whole wave, although they are very expensive. But I'm at least gonna get a few of the sets. I know that for sure. I'm sorry I've made this so much about me, but I mean, it's your episode. You're the guest. I'm so sorry. I need to tell you about it because I'm
Yes,
very
you should
excited. You
apologize.
see, at LegoCon, okay, I need to say this because at LegoCon, Joel McHale was there, and they talked about they did the Ninjago Part 2 trailer too, and I love Joel McHale. He's like one of my
Ew, he's
favorite.
such a guy.
Oh my gosh, but he was like one of the announcers at LegoCon, which is like the weirdest place to see him. Um, he also
Sad
voices the
character.
scientist in Fortnite, but of course, and he's also in Stargirl, as Starman. I really, because I know him from Community, is where I first watched. You've watched
Community.
Community?
I have watched Community. That's how
Okay.
I know Joel McHale.
I like
Although
Joel McHale.
he's kind of basic. No offense, but he's kind of basic with a small B. Mm.
Oh, but his humor, oh my gosh, you should have, he was in the clip, he was like, the person, other commentator was like, Joel, has Lego changed your life? And he's like, oh, definitely, I know it, it's really shaped my life. I always play with Legos. He's so good. Oh my gosh. Joe McHale,
do
he keep going.
do you relate to him? Do you look up to him
Um,
in relation to his Lego building?
um, yeah, yeah. His Lego building was all right. He did something at the end of the Lego Con where it was like build a mascot, and I mean the girls was obviously very made with pieces that were already laid out for her, but his was interesting. I applaud it.
That is so exciting.
Anything else you're excited for other than the Minions movie?
I'm so excited for Minions and Stranger Things. Oh, one thing I will say about Stranger Things is Millie Bobby Brown is like the most like robot like android like human ever, and it's so funny because like I cannot connect like Millie, like I cannot comprehend that Millie Bobby Brown and 11 are like the same people. Because okay, so one of my favorite things ever is there's this video of Millie Bobby Brown, and she's like, okay, and she's like reviewing a skincare product, and she's like, and look at how well it does, and she like pretends to like squeeze it on her face, but clearly nothing's coming out. And she's like, and look at this product. And like she puts nothing on her face, but it's like her finger is like visibly like above her eyelid, and she's just like fake putting on products and like fake reviewing this like brand, and it which is really funny.
That's quite wacky. I do like the Stranger Things cast a lot though.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Noah Schnapp and Millie Bobby Brown's. And I think they're great, both of them. I think they're
yeah.
cool.
Noah Chef is so funny, and I love watching TikToks about people making fun of Noah.
Oh my
Noah
gosh.
Schnapp and Will is
Did you
really
see?
fun.
He had a TikTok where he was like making fun of all the Kate Bush. What's that song? Running up that hill or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
oh yeah, I saw that one.
Scrolling through and just getting faster and faster. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. He's so great. I think he's so funny, and he's also like he's always like obsessed with Zendaya. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah,
He's like, I love Zendaya. I just want to meet her. So funny.
yeah, so silly. Such an icon.
Yes, for real,
Uh,
for real. I agree.
I
I'm
think.
gonna. Did you say something? Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, I agree. I really like the Stranger Things cast. I mean, none of them are something, but like they're all cast so perfectly.
I
Like
love Joe
even
Carey,
Winona Ryder
guys.
is one
Joe
of my
Carey's
favorite
the best.
actors. Something.
Yeah. He literally was
Anyway,
so charismatic and people loved him that they decided not to kill his character. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh.
I mean, Hopper is. I actually do like Hopper a lot.
Harper's good.
Although, like, yeah, I do like Hopper a lot.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty impressive that you've watched all like Stranger Things because you just started this summer, right? Like you started like a few
Yeah.
weeks ago, or at least this month.
So I watched like season one through like most of four. Or okay, I watched season one through three in like less than 2 weeks, and then I
Yeah.
started season four, and then I had to like keep slowing down because my family wanted to like watch it all together, but my
Hmm.
mom takes forever to watch shows. So I finally like, can I please just finish this? Because like it took her a week to like get through not even half of one episode. And I was like, please. And so they were like, okay, fine,
So you watched the finale with your
you
full
can
family,
finish.
right?
No, because they still haven't watched it yet.
Really? So you just gave
But
up for waiting?
no, yeah, my okay, so like my mom is
Wow.
on like season, or I was on like episode five. My dad is, I think he's like on episode like the beginning of episode six. My other two sisters are like halfway through episode six, so they're all on different points anyways. Like they aren't watching it together, so I don't know why they wanted me to watch it with them so
So
bad.
you're saying you watched like full 4 seasons before they even watched like 7 episodes?
Before they, yes, before they even finished the season.
That's quite funny. I guess, I mean, Slay, you know. You go get him,
Oh
Master
my god.
Meow. And speaking of, I'm gonna kind of expose you here, okay?
No. Okay.
So your other names. How do you feel about Mr. Kitty Cat, huh? Where is this from? Can you
I don't
explain
know
your
I don't know who Mr. Kitty Cat is.
what about Mr. Fingers?
Ew, that's so weird. Is that like a salad fingers reference? Ew.
No, why would you? So I've heard you're a big Salad Fingers fan, that you love Salad
Oh yeah,
Fingers.
I don't know how you don't know who what salad fingers is.
Why would I know? Like it's so he's so weird.
Nuh-uh. Okay, but that's like the entire point. It's just like surrealist art. That's like
You
it's
just call
art.
Salad
That's
Fingers surrealist art?
yes, it's
Oh my
surrealism.
gosh.
It's
I
literally what it
respect
is.
modern art, but like that's not a good.
I literally respect salad fingers with like everything. I love this like internet gems so much. Like, okay, one thing that I like about it so much is that like a lot of analog horror, a lot of analog horror, a lot of analog horror, and like ARGs on YouTube, and just like a lot of ARGs and analog horror on YouTube is very much conceptual. Like, if there's a story and there's like an overall, it's like very easy to theorize about like a lot of different analog horror and ARGs on YouTube because they're very much conceptual. They're very much following a storyline, and even when they aren't, there's like a lot of like room to like kind of. It's like more linear. Whereas like Salad Fingers is so absurd and like so different from like anything else on YouTube and like just anything within like the horror field, horoscope, horoscope. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, it's like so different from anything else, and it's like so absurd, and like there's not much material that you can like you can't figure out a consecutive storyline. Like a lot of people theorize that like, oh, like it's just Salad Fingers. He's like a World War I veteran, and it's like his
Excuse me?
PTSD, um, not hallucinations, but
My gosh.
whatever. I guess
Honestly,
hallucinations.
this sounds a little bit absurd. I might be offending the Salad Fingers fandom, but
No,
it seems like it's just a bunch of randomness put together.
no, it's art. It's that's okay, but art doesn't need to be like grounded in some conceptual storyline. That's the whole thing with like surrealism. It's like a tiny piece of art that like it's clearly that might be representing something big. Like, okay, I watched this one like commentary video about salad fingers, and he was basically talking about how like Picasso, for example, would like create art that was like, had like you couldn't really. It was more like abstract, like it's surrealism, so it's more abstract, and like it's kind of like you can like it's like he's obviously doing portraits, right? But it's not like the exact like realism, and it's not like an exact portrait of someone.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the same way with salad fingers because it's like you can kind of make it out, but you kind of can't, and you kind of get the gist, but you don't because it's beautiful, but it doesn't. But things that are beautiful don't need to necessarily make sense. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I
it's
can
like
see how it's artistic. I just personally cannot call something called Salad Fingers beautiful.
it is so beautiful. You need to watch it. It's gorgeous. Also, the entire reason why the creator made salad fingers in the first place was because also I'm like forgetting everyone's names right now. So
It's okay. We
I
respect you, Salad Fingers creator. Nothing
yeah.
against you.
The whole okay, here's the thing. The whole reason why he created salad fingers in the first place was because someone called his fingers salad fingers.
What does that
Someone said
even
was
mean?
like,
Are they just
oh yeah,
long and
salad
wiggly?
fingers. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I love it so much. It's okay, and then like I said, okay. So when I was watching Salad Fingers for the first time, it reminded me of Coach Cowardly Dog, which of course is like one of my favorite like shows of all
Yes,
time,
yes.
and it's basically about a dog who's like lives in the middle of nowhere with his aunt Muriel and his and Muriel's husband Eustace, right? Um, well, anyways, so basically it's set in the middle of nowhere, and he constantly encounters these like horrific beings and entities. And like it's not like you don't know where, and like the all the episodes are self-contained, so there's no overarching story. So you'll know where these creatures go when they're like not around Courage, like why they appeared in the first place, like what is going on. And so when I first watched this, I was like, okay, this when I first watched Salad Fingers, I was like, oh my god, this is so similar to Courage the Cowardly Dog, because it's like Salad Fingers, he lives alone, middle of nowhere, encounters all these like creepy entities where like only he can really understand it, and like he understands what's going on, but we don't know what's going on. And so a lot of people like connect the two of these. They say, okay, Salad Fingers and Courage the Cowardly Dog are so similar because they're both about like they're just horrific creations that are like very self-contained and don't necessarily have an overarching story. But that's okay because not everything has to have, it has to be entirely conceptualized and have like an overarching story and plot. Which like I feel like we're kind of losing in this like day and age of like modern horror within the YouTube sphere specifically, like stuff like oh my god,
You feel like everything has
like
to make sense.
even with like Matt Pat and like him trying to like figure everything out. Another thing that I found, and then I'll talk about child figures because I feel like it's getting annoying, but like the creator was like, um, uh, like Matt Pat made like their video um on salad fingers, and then the creator was like, Matt Pat is like so stupid and like absolutely wrong, and like he just posted on Twitter, and which is really funny.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like understand it, I guess.
Yeah, because like not even the creator understands it. As he said, he was like, "I'm okay with being in the dark on this topic because I don't need to know everything about this character that I've created," and
Wow,
that's
that's
the
so
whole
deep.
point.
Not understanding your character or yourself because he has salad fingers, apparently. Would you
Exactly.
say you relate to salad fingers?
Do I relate to Salad Fingers personally? Me, Master Meow, I don't relate to Salad Fingers. I
Okay,
don't
okay.
find Rusty Spoons to be orgasmic, and that's okay.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
relate to Salad
No, no,
Fingers?
I do not. It's a little bit detached from my values and what I don't live alone, and look for spins. So, personally, that's not my way, but I mean, if he's enjoying his life and he's not bothering anyone, then good for him, I suppose. But to be
Poor
honest, I
Salad
don't know what he
Fingers
does.
different.
So, that, yeah, that's kind of wild. I have
Poor
nothing
Mr.
else to say
Fingers.
about salad fingers. I mean, do you have anything else you feel this passionate on?
That's about all I have to say on Mr. Fingers. Well, I have more stuff to say, but I don't want to dwell on this topic too long.
I mean, you can if you really need to. Is there anything you wanted to say again?
I mean, we can save some more stuff for a different time because
Okay, okay. Maybe we'll see a return of Master Meow, the salad fingers fan. Yes. Um. Yeah. Has your day been going all right, Master Meow?
yes, my day has been going on quite well. We had a pizza party today at work,
Oh, a
and
pizza party. How
oh my god,
intriguing.
I saw
Oh, I had pizza
Mr.
yesterday. I have
Payne's.
to say that. What? Go on.
I'm so sorry. I saw Mr. Payne's burger.
Very nice, very
Mr.
nice. We are
Payne's
big
burger.
fans,
Oh,
big fans. Um,
yes.
okay, wait, wait. Okay, I don't think I've actually discussed this on the podcast ever. Maybe I have, but what kind of pizza was it?
Papa John.
Let's go,
What's
Papa John's.
awesome?
I don't know if this is like this locates me at all, but Papa John's is the best pizza, better than Domino's or Little Caesars or
Yeah.
whatever people
Ah,
like. I don't know.
I used to
Domino's is
love
too
Little
salty. Go
Caesars.
on. Yes.
I used to love Little Caesars. I Papa
Oh
John's is
my
probably my
gosh.
go-to. Although I hadn't had Pizza Hut in like years, and then that like recently ish, I had Pizza Hut, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much better. But I feel like
Pizza
Papa
Hut.
John's and Little
Oh my
Caesars.
gosh.
I mean, Pizza
Pizza
Hut and
Hut
Papa John's are my two
pepperonis are
favorite.
like someone recently said this, and I agree. They said that the pepperonis taste like gasoline.
Yeah, I mean, I don't eat pepperoni pizza. I just eat
Agreed, agreed.
pizza.
I get extra cheese actually, so it's like thick layer. The way sometimes I eat pizza, I just like bite off the layer of cheese and then bite the bread and then
Ew.
bite the bottom crust so that I just have a little doughy gooiness of pizza dough. Mmm,
Ew.
yummy, you know. But you know how it has like that brown crust on the bottom, right? So
Yeah.
then I also cut it off, so then it's just kind of like a little doughy pizza ball.
Yeah.
Um, I recently had pizza, and we got some Parmesan like garlic crust or whatever. It was good, really tasty.
Like garlic knots, or I
No,
mean,
no, no.
wait,
Like the
just the
crust was
crust.
like
Or,
flavored with
oh,
Parmesan garlic or something.
oh,
As
that
you
actually
know,
sounds
I'm
good
a
though.
big fan of Parmesan cheese. I know you're not the biggest fan of cheese though.
Yeah,
I really
sorry.
like the garlic knots though, Papa John's.
They do have some garlic knots.
They're very good. The sauce, I like dip it around in all the oil and stuff, try to get all the spices on.
I do like Papa John's. Although I'm also getting bored of pizza. Although I've just been having everything too much recently.
I mean, it's summer. You have
So,
time to rest and not have pizza for a while. I've been trying since it's like actually summer. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna eat fast food unless we like really want to, because I don't know. It's just not. It's not where it's at. You know,
yeah,
it's not the best for you. I was gonna move on from pizza, but like, I
yeah,
just wanna walk more. I mean, I've been swimming and walking a bit, but I want to go running more, and I just don't use my time well. Sometimes I'm just on YouTube and just doing stuff or staying up late at night instead of just like, waking up early and running around. And it's also been hot recently, and I don't feel like putting on sunscreen and putting on contacts to
yeah.
go run around. I mean, have you? I know you were mentioning.
I went running for like a week, like, and then I got sick. But then also, so I stopped. So I haven't run in like I
Yeah.
don't even know, a week probably. But here's the thing: I also have to wake up like if it's been so hot outside. So
It
if I
has.
have to, so if I go on a run, then I have to wake up before work. So I have to wake up like super early, go on a run, shower, then get ready for work, and then go to work
Mm.
and go pay on. Um.
See,
So
sorry, go on.
yeah, I'm so lazy. It's not even funny. I'm so lazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Look, I stayed up last night and I woke up today at like 10:30, and I mean, it sucks to like, cause then I'm always like for 2 hours just kind of resting or like getting up and whatever, and then I don't like when I look at the timer, it's like 12 and I feel like I haven't done anything yet. And it's like, we're already like halfway through the day. It feels like. I had a dentist appointment like yesterday, so I actually had to wake up at 7 o'clock, and it was like so much better because it was like 10:30, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been awake for like 4 hours, and not 4 hours, but like it was like 10:30 going to like 11, and I was like, yes, I've been awake for like 4 hours and I've been doing stuff, and I was like, I actually had time to do things, you know. I
yeah.
like
I mean,
waking up early. It's just like at nighttime I'm like, I should go to sleep, but I'm instead just gonna watch YouTube for a bit.
for me personally, I'm more productive at night, just like in general. But like, I also have nothing to do during the day. If it's like the weekend, right? And I'll have
Yeah,
work. Then I can't drive. Like, I can ride my bike, but it's also so hot outside. So like,
put on a hat.
I've been painting absolutely that would do nothing. Um,
Protect your
But
face.
so I've been like painting a ton, but like that's about like the most productive and like reading. Like can you read? That's like the most productive thing that like I do when I have free time. And like I'm up, oh, like I'm awake. But like I don't even at this point I don't even mind if I sleep in late because I'm like whatever. I don't care. Like for me there's no point of getting unless it's like to run I guess. But like so I guess that makes me feel better about myself. I don't really care
Uh huh.
enough.
Yeah. I don't know. When I wake up early, I just feel better about myself and
Yeah.
want to do more stuff. I just need to, I don't know, figure out my sleep schedule in general before school starts and all, and I don't know, I just want to get it better in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howdy, folks. My name is Flay Billy Slad Billy Joe Flamingo. I work at a ranch in Southern California. We make grapes, and those grapes are often turned into wine, and that wine is often consumed by responsible adults. But sometimes that alcohol is not consumed correctly or responsibly. And all I gotta say is that if I ever see that happening, I'm gonna kill everyone in this country because that should not be saying. That should not be allowed to happen. And all I'm saying is that alcohol is for sinners. And if you're a sinner, then you need to get straightened out. So that's what I'm saying. Anyways, buy my grapes and turn it into alcohol all you want because we need money. Just don't come crying to me when your daughter and your son turn out to be druggies and prostitutes living on the streets of Manhattan because that's on you and it ain't on me. Anyways, howdy folks. Enjoy your days, y'all.
Hello there. I'm a mathematician. And I would like to say this isn't really an advertisement, but this is a PSA. I need to tell you all about my favorite mathematical symbol, pi, also known as pi. It's the name given to the ratio of the circumference of a circle to the diameter. That means for any circle, you can divide the circumference, the distance around the circle, by the diameter, and always get exactly the same number. Doesn't matter how big or small the circle is, pi remains the same. It's often written with a little symbol that I've actually put on my hand once with paint. Very nice. And it's pronounced pie, like the dessert. How great! Anyways, thank you for listening. But I need to just do a little bit of honor for pi, so I'll be reading a couple digits. Okay. I bought the money in for this ad slot. Um, 3.14159265358 679. Those were the first 100 decimal places of pi. Thank you, and please honor pi. Are you going on any vacations this summer?
Yes, thank God. I've been dreaming about vacations so much. Not actually, more
You've been
daydreaming
literally dreaming.
because I want to go to the beach for that. And Sophia's at the beach right now, which isn't fair because she goes to the beach like all the time, like every other week, and it's
She's
not
just
fair.
vibing.
Um, it's also not just because she's like a senior. Like she goes to the beach all the time, and she has for like years. Anyway, regardless,
Not gonna lie, to be honest, beaches are not really my favorite kind of vacation.
yeah, I know, and that's okay. Although I'm a very big beach
Although I
person.
really
I
enjoyed
know
it.
that you aren't.
I had a really good maybe it's just that I don't like beach trips where we're like forced to go out and like hang out. I mean, I went to one recently where it's just like riding your bike on the beach is really fun. I did that once with a bunch of
Yeah.
friends. And then another vacation I had recently, it was really nice because it was like we just kind of hung out there and um I just like played ukulele on like the porch and like the overhang like porch of the hotel and stuff. and it was like
Yeah.
actually vibey and listening to the ocean waves. You know, trying to like get better at ukulele and playing like what like Riptide because I'm next to the ocean and that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
might. I'm having some vacation stuff soon and maybe some college tour stuff. But
yeah,
you're
I
gonna go
need
to
a
the
college
beach
tour.
then?
Although,
Sorry.
right, so I'm going to the beach like second week of July, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, and we're going to St. Augustine.
Ooh,
Um,
fun.
I'm more okay. I also just like being in long car trips because I like listening to music and looking out the window because I'm incredibly boring. So I also even enjoy that part, that aspect of road trips. Although I love the beach and I love going on boogie boards and riding waves. That was a joke, by the way. It wasn't actually a joke, but it sounded bad, so I'm gonna say that was a joke.
Wow, you're a big surfer, right, Master Meow?
Of course, of course. But yeah,
Yeah. I
it's
usually
pretty
don't
crazy.
like car drives. I feel like I'm just stuck in there, and I mean, music's really helped. I like music a lot, but I feel like I'm always like bored and like wanting to get attention. I'm like making weird noises and something, and my family's just annoyed. Um, But yeah, playing video games on and like if my stuff is like doing well, I don't mind car drives, but depends.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of.
Playing
I
ukulele
mean,
is really fun.
I
I've been
think.
doing that recently on the car
Yeah,
drives.
I mean, I say that I like hard drives, but that's also because I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, regardless,
Yeah,
pretty hyped for that.
that's good. Do you have any plans for the rest of today?
The rest of today.
Hmm.
Oh shoot! I was literally about to say after this.
I mean, we could. I mean, we're heading towards the end. We're wrapping up soon. Do you have something?
Never mind. No, I was about to say after this, if my family still at the pool, I'd like ride my bike up there just so that I can go on swings. But I think they just okay. Anyways, um,
Did you say you were going biking? I didn't even hear that.
no,
What?
no, no, I was gonna ride my bike up to the pool so I could go on the swings. But I think that they're already back.
I
But
see. I see.
we're gonna get dinner.
Hmm.
Um, but I also need to exercise or do something. So I might actually go on a bike ride when I'm done. Although
That's
it's so
nice.
hot.
It is very hot out recently. I might go swimming soon. Um, that would be exciting. But yeah,
Yeah.
you should, get that done. Um, so we've hit 36 minutes, which I think is pretty good. Thank you for being on like this longer version. Do you have anything else to say? I don't want to cut you off or anything, but I know
Um,
we're both busy
if you're
summertime.
if you have not watched Outside Fingers, I would really recommend doing that.
Yes, viewer discretion
Um,
advised.
and you should also watch Courage Cowardly Dog and Stranger Things. Oh my God! Another thing. Okay,
Yeah.
real quick.
Okay.
So I watched like a few movies this week. Okay,
Yes.
actually, I think you would really like this one.
Uh-huh.
Um, it was called The Edge of 17. It's starring Haley Steinfeld. And I know that you like her, but
I do.
it's very much like eighth grade esque.
Oh, yeah, I like that movie. Let me search that up. I want to see. Yeah. Cool. I might look into that. You enjoy that
Oh,
movie?
well, yeah, yeah. So it's basically like kind of like eighth grade, except it's like towards the like older audience. Although it's like it was pretty good. It was like more of one of those like more introspective coming of age movies.
That's cool.
Listen, it was so awkward, but like that's kind of the point.
What do you mean?
But
Did
like
you
I
did you
thought it
watch
was
this with
good.
your family or?
No, I watched it by myself.
Ah, okay. What's that on? Is it on a
I would
platform?
not watch that with my family. What?
What
Oh, it's
platform is
on.
it on?
I think it was on Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
It's either
I
on
can check
Netflix
that
or
out.
HBO Max.
Cool, cool, cool. That sounds
And
good.
okay,
I
I
will look.
also watched a
Yes.
movie called The Extra Man. This is one of my favorite movies ever. Okay, for one, it's starring Paul Dano, which of course
Who?
was in he was in Paul Dano. Dano. He
What's the
was
movie
in
you
Little
said?
Miss Sunshine, and he played the Riddler.
Oh, okay. What's the movie title?
And it's called The Extra Man. It's
Oh,
basically like think modern. Okay, I'm gonna like explain it in like such a disservice. It's
okay.
basically like um Great Gatsby, like modernized Great Gatsby.
Oh gosh.
If like a Great Gatsby lost all his money and then like lived with a like 30-year-old roommate
Okay, okay.
in New York, it is so good. I don't listen.
Okay.
It is. I can't. This movie was like the funniest movie. Like oddly funny. It's like oddly the funniest movie that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was.
Okay. I
I
mean, we share pretty similar senses of humor, so I will probably enjoy that. I'll have to check that out on HBO Max.
yeah. I it's either on HBO Max or Netflix.
It's HBO. I searched it up. It's HBO
Oh
Max,
yeah,
I believe. HBO Max is a
yeah,
great platform.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
that's all I had to say. So
thank you, thank you. Um, I really appreciated talking to you and hearing your opinions, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Good rest of the summer too. I might talk back to you. We might see if we might say hello to Master Meow once again. I know I'm pretty bad at scheduling everything, but I appreciate you for making the time and talking to me
of
today.
course, and of course,
Ah, yes, you're so
thank you.
British. You're such a British.
Thank you for letting me come on your podcast, Sir
Oh,
Dan.
it's no problem, ma'am.
I
It's
really
it's it's
appreciate it.
honestly an honor. I appreciate it very much.
Of course, of
Anyways,
course.
anyways, thank you all for watching. Um, and see you later and have a good time. I forget what I do at the end of. I forget what I usually say before the actual ending.
GG.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. GG.